Most people believe overthinking is a sign of intelligence. They assume that the mind, when busy, must be productive, careful, and wise. But the samurai understood something deeply uncomfortable. A mind that cannot stop is not refined. It is undisciplined. And an undisciplined mind becomes a liability the moment clarity is required. In ancient Japan, hesitation was not an abstract flaw. It was fatal. Miyamoto Musashi, undefeated in over 60 duels, warned that when the mind clings to thought, the body becomes slow. Victory did not belong to the clever thinker, but to the one whose mind was already settled before action was demanded. This is the samurai rule that ends overthinking. Chapter 1. The Endless Mind. In modern life, a man named Daiichi lived inside a constant loop of thought. Every decision expanded into possibilities, risks, imagined consequences, and imagined judgments. Simple choices took hours. Important ones were postponed indefinitely. He believed he was being responsible, but beneath the surface, something else was happening. Zen teaches that overthinking is attachment to outcomes. Daiichi was not thinking to act. He was thinking to avoid error. Each layer of thought created distance between intention and movement. The more he considered, the less decisive he became, until thought itself replaced action entirely. Chapter 2. Musashi's Discipline. Miyamoto Musashi wrote that the mind must remain like still water. When disturbed, it reflects nothing clearly. Musashi did not empty his mind. He trained it. He allowed thought only when it served preparation, never when it interfered with execution. Daiichi encountered this idea almost accidentally while reading late one night. The words unsettled him. If thinking endlessly was not wisdom, then what was it protecting him from? Slowly, he recognized a pattern. Overthinking appeared whenever commitment was required. Thought was not guidance. It was delay. Chapter 3. The Cost of Hesitation. Bushido teaches that indecision fractures the spirit. A warrior who hesitates stands on no ground. Daiichi saw this reflected in his own life. Opportunities faded without response. Relationships remained unresolved. Even rest felt restless because nothing was ever concluded. The cost of overthinking was not dramatic. It was quiet erosion. Confidence weakened. Self-trust diminished. Each time he postponed action, he reinforced the belief that he could not decide. The mind became crowded, yet directionless. Chapter 4. The Rule Revealed. The samurai rule that ends overthinking is severe but clear. Decide once, then cut away further thought. Musashi called this severing the mind after choice. Thought is permitted before commitment, but forbidden afterward. What remains is execution. Daiichi adopted a single, non-negotiable system. For any decision within his control, he allowed one deliberate window of reflection. When the decision was made, it became closed. No revisiting, no replaying, no internal argument. Action followed immediately. Chapter 5. Resistance and Silence. The mind resisted violently. When Daiichi refused to reconsider, anxiety surfaced. His thoughts warned him of mistakes, embarrassment, regret. Zen teaches that this resistance is the ego fearing loss of control. Overthinking is the ego's last defense against uncertainty. Instead of engaging, Daiichi practiced silence. He noticed thoughts without responding to them. He allowed discomfort without explanation. Like a samurai holding posture under pressure, he remained still while the urge to think exhausted itself. Chapter 6. Elimination of Excess. Over time, the mental noise weakened. Decisions no longer echoed endlessly. Daiichi noticed something unexpected. He had more energy. Thought, once constant, had been draining him. By eliminating unnecessary thinking, he reclaimed attention. Musashi wrote that true mastery is subtraction. When excess is removed, what remains becomes powerful. Daiichi did not become reckless. He became precise. Thought was used sparingly, like a blade drawn only when necessary. Chapter 7. identity through commitment. As actions replaced analysis, Daiichi's identity shifted. He stopped seeing himself as someone who needed certainty. He became someone who committed and accepted outcomes. Success no longer inflated him. Failure no longer haunted him. Both were concluded fully. This is the samurai way. A warrior does not argue with what has already occurred. He adjusts his stance and moves forward. Overthinking dissolves when identity is rooted in action rather than speculation. Chapter 8. The Modern Test. In modern life, overthinking is praised as caution. Speed is criticized. Still, the ancient rule governs reality. Those who decide move. Those who hesitate remain where they are. Thought alone does not protect you from consequence. It only delays it. Daiichi noticed that even imperfect decisions brought peace. There was no residue, no endless internal debate. Once the action was taken, the MEE